Hello everybody, hope you're all keeping very well. A very different subject today I'm going to be talking about. It's not about buying cars, selling cars, servicing, repairs, MOTs, tyres, which is what I normally do. I'm going to talk about driving licenses. These cards have been about for quite a long time now. The old paper ones have disappeared and we've all got the cards. Now the thing with the cards is there's no mention anywhere on these of how many points. That's if you have any points. Very good if you haven't. But if you've got many points, it's all online now. There's no bits of papers to say you've got 3 points, 6, 9, 12, whatever it may be, or if you've been banned. It's all online. All the information is all on the DVLA website about it. Very strange situation with a very good friend of mine this week who shall remain nameless, but we totally tripped across it quite accidentally in one way. So his car was booked in for an MOT and he came in and amongst his bits of papers in his hand was a letter back from the DVLA. He'd sadly been caught for speeding, sent his license off to get the points onto it, and the letter came back to say the points would not be awarded, but he would have to go to court. He couldn't understand because he knew he had 3 points already, and this 3 for speeding would make it 6. But he said the situation would have to be dealt with courts, which is quite a strange situation really. The only time I'm aware of when things go to court is if you go back to get banned. So I said, oh, I wonder if there's any, if you've got more points than you realise. He says, well, I'm not aware of any. I said, oh, let me check. I said, would you have your national insurance number? He says, yeah. So it's very quick, it's very easy. Logged onto the DVLA website. You need your driving licence number, of course, off there. National insurance number and the postcode where the licence is registered. Quite simple, quite easy. So we put all the information in there and wow, he was absolutely shocked, to say the least. Gobsmacked. Just could not believe it. 6 points in February 2022 this year that he was not aware of. So we sort of looked at the information on there, and it mentions non-disclosure of driver at the time, which basically DVLA had said he'd been caught for speeding by whichever police area it was. He'd not submitted the forms to say who the driver of the vehicle was, so it was automatic fine and 6 points. So the fine was £660 and 6 points. And you think, wow, if he's paid £660 he would know about it. Now this is a strange bit. He has no correspondence whatsoever about being caught for speeding. The fact that he's been fined £660, nothing whatsoever, and that's from February this year. Now he did have a slight issue with the change of address. And the bizarre thing is, he's actually moved house in 2019 and the DVLA have the correct information because they sent him the new fines, or should we say the new points about to go on, the speeding, to his correct address. But the paperwork for the one in February was sent to his old address, but he lived at the new address, so they knew that. So unfortunately, the post has been lost, mislaid, not sent out, whatever the issue may be. But he was clearly not aware of any correspondence whatsoever. So initially it's a phone call to DVLA to explain what we just found out for him. Very helpful. The lady there said, yes, this is a procedure, this is what's happened. You need to ring up Manchester Police. This is the phone number, that will deal with it there. Next phone call was to the Manchester Police Department. He explained exactly what had happened, And very helpful gentleman there. He said, so you're not denying it? He said, well, that's my registration number, and that is one of the journeys that I actually do frequently, so I'm not denying it wasn't me. However, I have had nothing in the post. Had I had something in the post, of course I would admit it. It was me driving, not a problem. But the fact that there's nothing whatsoever been sent to me. So they checked their database and I said, oh, did you live at this address? They said, yes, I did live at that address. However, I moved in 2019. From their records, the paperwork trail shows the information was sent to the old address. So the strange thing is, why would they send that to the old address when they have the new address, which they confirmed they have the new address, because that's what the new speed ticket went to. So they said, right, okay, here's a reference number, ring the DVLA back again. So another phone call to DVLA. So he's technically gone into suspension at the moment. However, on another technicality, he has 6 points on his license until the situation is resolved. Now there's two major problems with this situation. He already had 3 points. He's got those 6 awarded. He's got 3 more about to come for the other one, which means technically he'll get banned for something which is not strictly right, because he said, of course, if I'm speeding, I'll admit it. But he got 6 points because he would not disclose the driver information when he had no letters whatsoever. The second worrying thing is insurance. So should he be involved in an accident or anything happen, the insurance could be void because he has not reported he has these additional 6 points from February, which he wasn't aware of. So, what a strange situation. So I'd just like to just inform you of that, because I said the old days when you got the paperwork, you knew exactly where you were. But sometimes things may be happening in the background. If you've been speeding and it's been sent to you, or it's been lost in the post, which anything can get lost. So I urge you to just go onto the DVLA website, check to make sure there is no outstanding points or fines against you that you are not aware of. And of course, if you do have any points, I urge you to desperately ring your insurance company now and explain if you do have anything. If you have a claim, it won't get paid. Very simple, very easy. And also with the new rules not long been announced, if you're caught holding your mobile phone in the vehicle, 6 points, £200 fine. I know 2 people very recently have just been caught with that. One was literally checking the satellite navigation to see where the correct street was. There's no marked police car behind him. 6 points, £200 fine. Another customer who was, in his words, yes, I'm guilty of using it. I use my mobile when I'm driving along. Same thing, 6 points, £200 fine. And this will affect the insurance quite massively. In fact, the second gentleman was looking at a car with me, and they've told him he's going to have a black box because of the number of points he's got on his license. So all these things you got to think about and worry about. I hope you found it useful. Please stay tuned in. Please share the videos, like, and follow me for more information, which hopefully you'll find useful. Keep in tune. Stay safe. See you all soon.